Serius Jones, you tapped in with PPhilms, man. What's the word?
Peace, man. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. I feel like this is a big moment for me, is, you know what I'm saying?
Salute.
Like, I grew up watching battle rap and all that. Definitely was a fan of you. Like, I said that in the DMs too. Like, it's an honor to have you on the platform. And yo, I know you fresh off the Tay Roc battle.
Fresh off a kill.
So let's hear, you know, this is a battle that's been kind of brewing for some time, man.
Yeah.
How was it to finally get that, you know, finally get the contract and everything and get into the battle? Talk to the people about that.
Honestly, it felt like it felt like a thing that was set in stone for a long time. Like, you know, about 3 years ago, I feel like it was like confirmed that, like, all right, we're gonna do this. But it's just life circumstances, you know what I'm saying? I had a couple bumps in the road, you know what I mean? And now it's like, now is the time type of thing. But I was overly prepared. I had 3 rounds for him years ago.
Wow.
Back then, when I thought it was locked in then.
Yeah.
And really, I scrapped almost all of that.
Okay.
And just came all brand new, you know, and I just wanted to make sure, like, I could show the difference this time, and I think I clearly did. You know what I mean? Just the difference in penmanship, the difference in I'm nice, my nigga, respectfully. You know, and it's like I'm nicer than you. That was my whole thing with this. You know what I'm saying? And I think it came off that way. You know, to the majority of the people that got real hip hop eyes. You know?
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, I know in the battle, you know, we kind of spoke off camera, and even what we seen, a lot of us seen, there was a little bit of tension. You know what I'm saying? Second round, I guess you're touching him, he's not appreciating that, and then here comes the argument.
I think he wasn't appreciating losing.
Oh man,
I think that's what he didn't appreciate. But I mean, because honestly, if you look at the playback, you look at his expressions and everything, he's not really even reacting. Or, you know, when I bumped him, I had a line bumping him, everything. Yeah, he wasn't even reacting to none of that. Yeah. It's like once he saw the momentum was kind of like, oh, this nigga's wilding on me, like, you know what I'm saying? That's when it's like, but don't touch me though, but don't touch me though. And he said it about 7 times. Yeah. It was obviously a mistake, like, you know what I'm saying? I did a line, and I whatever, and I kind of hit him in the temple a little bit. But I'm bad, nigga. But yeah, I mean, it was obviously not like I'm trying to mush you, or, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the heat of, you know what I mean? And I'm aggressive when I get in that bag, because that was the thing. People that don't really know my body like that, they act like I can't adjust. Like whatever situation it is in life, I'm gonna adjust to it. And by the grace of Allah, I normally come out on top. So that's what this was about. Like, he's a guy that's a performance guy. He's an aggressive rapper. That's one of his main strengths and attributes, that he looks like he's screaming on somebody and barking on them. So I had to make sure that I came in there like, nah, I'm on your top. Pause. So that's what the whole energy was, and I think he felt that pause, and he got to the point where it's like, that was a good way to try and slow my momentum down and try and make a thing now. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Tay Roc ain't going for it. Bro, like, you're chasing it, bro. Said sorry, and I'm literally sitting here chilling, like, just like.
You know, when that happens, because, yo, every round, how many songs would you say one round is? Because somebody putting a song out, you got 16 bars.
Technically, it's 3 songs of 3 verses.
Damn.
Technically, because a song is what? Nowadays, a song be like 2.5 minutes. Normally, a song is 3 minutes. The rounds is normally 3:30 to 4 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
And every bar got a hit.
I mean, you know what? Every bar never hits. It don't matter who you are. Like, and like, I wrote for this battle, like, every bar would hit. And if you notice, like, every bar didn't hit, especially in the room. But that's the beauty of the camera, you know what I'm saying? It's there to document your material, your body of work, you know what I'm saying? And I always look at it as a body of work. I don't look at it as, some people really just have cheapened their digestion of the culture into just a couple lines. Where if they got 2 or 3 punchlines out of that battle that they can put as a caption or something, they happy about that. Where it's like, to me, I'm not just here to just say a bunch of filler and then some hard lines. or some Ricci series of Serious and like what? Like niggas is just maybe reaching just to have a line that's the reaction thing. When to me it's like I think my style of writing and just the school I come from is more so about like I want somebody to be able to keep playing this back and rewind and find this more to find and rewind and find this more to find. Every time you go back and listen to it, you're gonna catch another bar, another jewel, another little punch side jab, instead of just it's all about just trying to have all just room shaker haymakers, set up 4 bar, 4 bar, 4 bar, that. Set up 4 bar, that's what the format I think a lot of people is jacking now because they think that's what's gonna get them to top tier or to these main event levels. When in reality what's gotten me to this point is the fact that I never cheat my pen, bro. Even if it's about somebody seems like a better performer than me, I purposely put on that performer hat now. Where now I'm walking around, like if you look at the JC battle, the Rum Nitty battle, this battle, I'm walking around, I'm walking niggas down, the energy is up there, so you can't even try to act like this guy's a better performer than me either. No. Whatever the situation is, I'm gonna adjust and I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I think this one was about. And energy-wise, he kind of felt when I was shifting, I feel like, and tried to do something to disrupt it.
What is it like walking into those battles? Because it's like, you know, I remember Jay-Z saying when he was battling Nas, you know, every time a rapper goes out there and battles somebody, you putting your career on the line. That's literally y'all career. Your job. Every battle could be your last battle.
Especially somebody like me, that's what's crazy.
What is that like, you know?
Honestly, I guess I don't think about it like that. You know what I mean? Even though that's the case, right? And it's excruciatingly somebody like me because that's their whole narrative. Is trying to act like, oh, you can't hang with the new guys, or you know what I'm saying? These guys will kill you. Rock will kill Serius Jones. What? Fuck out of here. Jones ain't ready for that. That's what they want to believe, bro. They want to believe these things. They want to put this on you. They want to project their lack of belief in what their own greatness is on you. They're like, there's no way he could be that great.
If you could say,
why not?
And 3 rounds, right? Out of the 3 rounds, how, like, what do you feel like you beat him all 3 rounds? Do you feel
now
like
I do. Initially, I was like, maybe it was 2-1, but now I seen it on cam. No. He literally would have like 8, 9 bars of like sitting here with the camera, and I'm spitting it with the grammar, and you know I'm gripping it with the hammer, and I got more chicks than in Atlanta, and then a punchline. Bro, like you're wasting mad space. I said mad shit in every single line if you look back. Punching you in every single one. It's like Muhammad Ali. Can I remember my shit?
Could you remember what was your best bar that you said to him? What do you feel like is?
It's hard, but I know, I said this and I know it didn't get no reaction. And to me, this was like amazingly crazy. Like,
damn, I feel like you're putting me on the spot now. Like, yo, you better catch it.
It's okay. Nah, I mean, I know you're going to catch it because you're intelligent, but I'm just saying, like, you know, and you in certain rooms and you're doing certain things, again, you have to realize people are watching you. So they're not just listening to you, they're watching you. So watching you might actually distract them from what you're saying. They might be looking at you and not even registering what you're saying. How many times you done been talking to a female or something and she's talking to it and you just be like, wait, what did you just say though?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if she looks good, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever the scenario is. They might not even remember nothing you just said. She might be looking at you like, I ain't hear nothing you just said. Like that happens mad times. So it's the same type of thing. Sometimes people are just overwhelmed with the energy and aren't really digesting what you're doing until the second round, until it gets to be like, yo, this nigga's wildin'. When at first they're just looking like, but what I said, how are you, no, all right, I'll give you this whole scheme right here, because to me this whole thing was like very illustrative. And that's what I like. I like to
as you should, you know.
So I said they used to draw stories on the walls. He's the Cave Gang. That's the shit, the Cave. I said, speaking of the Cave, they used to draw stories on the walls. Pictures with animals on top. with no paintbrushes, just fingers and blood, knowing foreign lands a future man was going to watch. Well, I'm about to make them ancestors so proud, because I'm going to send a message to the next generation too when I make art out of putting hands on rock. And I said,
I was like, oh yeah, Tay Roc, yes.
I said, they're going to always pay for this art. If you gambling on this, play it smart. Because if you praying that when I break Tay apart, he going to show courage, just know this. I'm going to kill Dracula. So if I was you, I wouldn't put no stake in his heart. How you a vampire but sunlight? And we in the sunshine state. I don't see a man surviving. It's meteors, it's planet size, and too advanced to find them. And then there's asteroids that made it to the earth laying in the canyons hiding. So what do this got to do with your mans and rhyming? Well, you seen the meteor, right? Because rock can't land without a whole lot of gas behind him. Like,
yeah, you see, I feel like in the moment,
yeah, you didn't even.
Some things I caught, some things I didn't. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like it's
you're
that.
right. You have to watch it over and over and over, run things back and catch.
You gotta rewind and find it's more to find, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the level of writing that I try to stay on, because I want them to keep watching this. I don't want to.
Absolutely.
Oh, I seen that battle.
Yeah.
You know, if you talk about the Mook battle, the Jin battle, the Clitch battle, you know, these battles that's 15 years old, 20 years old, that still get new fans, that still get new comments on them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's because of that type of writing and I try to stick to that standard no matter who or what it is.
Absolutely. Now, when scuffles and all that happens in the middle of a battle, like, you know, that could throw somebody off. And now you have, like you said, you got to memorize.
That's usually the intention.
Yeah, right? Okay, so now when all of those things happen, you got to stay sharp. After the battle, like, I kind of see, like, y'all kind of talking regular, like, is it kind of like, there's mad tension. There's a lot of tension because, you know, we have a battle.
It's a lot.
After the battle, everybody, you know, everybody's temperature kind of goes down.
It's just like any other professional sports.
Yeah, boxing.
You know what I'm saying? You see other people in basketball, Draymond Green, you know, all type of, you see people that are just high energy, high octane people in their sport, in their ring. Rock is one of them type of people, but I'm not into the yelling and, you know what I'm saying, almost, no disrespect to him, but the almost fight thing. Like, I'm a guy that I'm fighting. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing to be proud about that, you know what I'm saying? But my track record, if you look it up for real, I fight. Like, and a lot. I've had a lot of fighting in life. Not that that's something, you know what I mean? That's not a badge of honor to me. I don't feel like that's something I should project in battle rap. I don't feel like that's an energy you should bring to this, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that shows in your heart and the way you respond in the heat of the moment. To me, that's who is the strongest. The person that has the restraint enough to not let some bullshit throw them off their money. Or throw them off their path or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta stay in that light that, you know what I mean? No matter who wants to see the dumb shit and, oh, you should have just knocked that nigga head off, man. You know you could beat that nigga. Bro.
Why?
No,
you know?
I'm gonna go outside and have a talk with this man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. We gonna piece this shit up regardless. Even if it was shoot a fade with a nigga. That's the reason that, for me, that I grew up, you know, where we could shoot the fade in the back. It's so that we could be cool after.
Yeah.
It's so that it could be over right here. Nobody gotta have, you know, put nobody in jeopardy. Nobody gotta be looking over their shoulders. You don't gotta be worried when you got your kids out somewhere that now you got an op that's just too, excuse the language, pussy, to just man on man handle a situation with another man and it be cool after that.
Let it go from there.
As black men.
Yeah.
Those is cowards to me. People that's, oh, I don't fight. I don't know. So what? You're going to shoot them, then you're going to go to jail and you're going to have to fight. Then what, you going to just be getting beat up all day or go to PC?
Yeah.
You're going to have to fight anyway.
Exactly.
So it's like, bruh, like, as a man, if you can't resolve something with somebody with words, which by the grace of Allah, I've been blessed to kind of have that gift usually, where usually when we talk about something or we actually sit down about it or whatever, we could probably get through it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's other races in jail, especially Mexicans, you're not allowed to fight.
Yeah.
It's either you take this knife and you take a knife and you go in there and you try to kill each other about it, or you let it go.
And you know what?
You know how much problems that solves?
Yes, because it's like, is this worth your life?
Is it worth it? If it's not worth it, let it go.
Absolutely.
And a lot of times we doing stuff that's not worth it because a lot of people really do have these insecurities, and really, no disrespect to the queen here, but it's feminine.
Yeah.
It's feminine energy. You wanna, you know what I mean? You want people to know, and you wanna. That's like, you know, a man can stay within, and you know, I fell victim to this myself too. You know, it's pride and ego and all this, but really, a man can just stand still. Yeah. You could let somebody sit there and bark and do all of this shit, and you know, at the end of the day, nigga, all right, he moved across the line and bite his head off.
Yeah, I think.
Pause.
Exactly. I think
crazy.
I think that's what it is to be a man. You know, having restraint. And if it gets to that, you're willing to go there, win, lose, or draw. That's all.
That's what real strength is restraint. And it took me a lot of mistakes, a lot of heartache and pain that I caused myself to realize that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even recently, so it's life is a learning process, man. But I think the toughest thing you could do, the most, you know, gangster thing you can do sometimes is nothing.
Yeah.
And just let things be how they're gonna be, and you stand still no matter. Keep your own peace, keep your own space, and stay on your own path no matter what it is.
Gotcha.
So I feel like that was with me and Roc outside. I shout out to Lady Caution, this girl. She was asking me beforehand, was I Muslim? And I was curving her because, you know, I'm like, nah, don't be trying to be cool with me before the battle. Like, we ops right now. Like, I was joking, kind of, but you know what I mean? But afterwards, she was like, yeah, I was just asking you, was you Muslim? I'm like, yeah. And she said she was, and I'm like, yeah, we gonna get this guy. You know what I mean? We gonna, Roc gonna come, you know what I mean? We gonna take your shahada, bro. You know what I mean? And we were smiling and laughing, having a good time. I saw some people even try to spin that negatively.
Really?
Talking about I was trying to play him or trying to put him on blast and he don't want to fight. Like, what? Like, bro, I'm sorry, I'm not that negative, guys. Like, I know y'all like negativity and snitching and, you know what I mean, all type of crazy stuff on the internet now. Like, sorry, I'm actually a cool nigga. Like, I really don't like the drama. You know what I mean? It's just something that happens sometimes, and I'm somebody that I'm passionate, especially about my name and my brand, which seems to be something that, you know, gets attacked sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens on the internet a lot.